Hello, this is Todd Jackson, and this is my presentation on virtual field trips. Let's go and explore. First, what is a virtual field trip? Virtual field trips offer digital exploration of our world through images, videos, audio clips, animation, and sound. To me, there's a lot more. So pick your journey and go. Remember when COVID hit? That shut everything down. There were no more field trips, so we had to come up with creative ways of trying to get information to students without actually being there in person. Virtual field trip was a great idea to use. So what is a virtual field trip? We're exploring the land, the sea, the world around us, foods, cultures, space, and so much more. Why? Discover new places. It's very cost effective. It's easy to plan. We can be creative as we'd like to be. We can use measurable assessments to see how the students are grasping the idea, what they've learned from it, and collaborating not only with the students, but with other instructors from different disciplines. And when? It doesn't matter. Anytime you have access to the internet 24/7 from any device, home, work, your classroom, library. And then how? This is the easy part. We start our planning process. We pick our subject matter or our location. We pick a learning tool. In this case, we could use YouTube, Google Earth, 360 Cities, National Geographic. We build it, we assign it, they explore it, and they use technology to do so, and then we evaluate what they've learned. Here's an example of using Google Earth. Google Earth offers a time-lapse process from a time period about things like deforestation. We can also look at structures around the world, study their architecture, look at their geometry, use it in some type of a science class. Here's another example about studying volcanoes, tying it back into science, math, history, geography. Google Earth also offers a 2D and a 3D model. My favorite, coffee. We used YouTube for two different videos, one on a Hawaiian coffee farm and then one on the roasting process. We used Google Earth to look at different growing regions on how it's farmed, production amounts possibly, the process from picking to harvest, to production, to export. All those different things can be worked into some type of an example. Here we also used YouTube in conjunction with the National Geographic videos on looking at things like ocean life, seas, tides, waves, currents. Just a real quick little glimpse at what we can do. This is in the Bahamas, and they're researching, I think, sharks. And you get kind of a 3D effect. We also can use 360cities.com, and this allows you to look at a picture of a city from a 360-degree view of the pyramids, the salt caves. Taking it even a step further, we can use some of the same sites so far and look at national landmarks. We can do 3D mapping. We can also look at national state parks and cities and states around the world. So, is it worth it or not? I say yes. And when we say yes, we look at the good, the bad, and the ugly. We can explore, access anywhere, little to low cost, travel anywhere, easy to plan. The good thing too is there's no liability, there's no permission forms to sign. The only drawback is you lose a little bit of your sense of smell and touch. So let's get out of the books and into the virtual world. So what are you waiting for? Unpack your bags and let's go.